The Dawning is here, and so it's time to go over all of the god rolls of the Dawning weapons. So that way, as you grind out there, as you bake those cookies, you know which weapons to keep and which weapons to dismantle. The first one we're going to talk about is the Pulse Rifle. Stay Frosty. Here's some of the perk options we have on it. The god roll, as I see it, we've got Encore, Kill Clip. You could have Moving Target. Desperado is also not too bad, although I will say Desperado has been nerfed. It's not nearly as sick of a perk as it used to be back in the day. Kill Clip did just recently get adjusted too. So between those two perks, certainly I'm going to lean more towards Kill Clip. I like Tunnel Vision Kill Clip synergy, but Moving Target and Encore probably better perks in general. We'll go with Ricochet Rounds, Arrowhead Break. We'll counterbalance stock, and this thing is going to be a laser. This thing will be a lot of fun to use, especially with the Omelon Origin trait. So that's the god roll Stay Frosty. Let's move on to the next weapon. We've got Avalanche. Machine Gun, Solar. We've got Auto Loading and Adrenaline Junkie, especially with this grenade spam economy that we live in. Some other interesting rolls, though, is maybe Subsistence, Incandescent. And Target Lock is a new perk that's actually really strong, although I don't think you're going to want to use it too much. It's just an interesting new perk, so if you find one with Target Lock, you might want to hang on to it. Maybe you can melt a raid boss with that. But overall, I think this will be the best roll. Auto Loading and Adrenaline Junkie. Moving on to the next one. We've got the Cold Front SMG with 7 base stability. If you get a roll with full bore, make sure to hang on to it because you have a 0 stability roll. I'm kidding, of course. But the roll I'm thinking of for the best one, got the Hawkeye Breach Ornaments. Cascade Point is an interesting perk because if you get this to proc, I believe it nearly doubles the RPM. So this would basically make Cold Front like a mini Taraba, potentially. So definitely hang on to that. If you get a Cascade Point one, I want to see how epic this weapon is with that. But more often than not, you're going to want Rangefinder and Perpetual Motion as the best perks for this bad boy. Accuraz Rounds, Fluted Barrel, and maybe a Stability Masterwork, because the stability is really low on this thing. Next up, we got the Glacial Chasm Fusion Rifle. It do have Reservoir Burst for PvE. I still don't really see too many people using that, so we're just going to focus on the PvP god roll. High Impact Reserves, Omelon Fluid, Under Pressure, Particle Repeater, Fluted Barrel, and this is going to be a pretty spicy PvP fusion. The last one we'll talk about is the Zephyr Sword. It's the only sword that can get this perk here, Cold Steel. It's not a particularly impressive perk though, so the sword in general is kind of mid at best. So whichever rolls you want to hang on to, you can, but Cold Steel is just a unique perk to this weapon, so you might want to have one of those sitting in the vault, collecting dust. That's a wrap on all the god rolls, though. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.